students, I am again here with your E.Ed syllabus, the last chapter of your syllabus for annual, that is chapter 9. In this chapter we will discuss about the living in harmony and equity with nature. So see, harmony and equity means, harmony means with friendship and equity means equal status. No one become more and less important. So see, in our constitution, the duty of every citizen, we have to protect and improve the natural environment, including forest, lakes, rivers and wildlife, and to have compassion to living creatures. See, this is our constitutional duty to do the things which is really helpful for the nature. So it should do the activity of nature. This is given in Article 15A of the Indian Constitution. Article 51A, of the Indian Constitution. By which our country covered. So without constitution, we are unable to do the activity. Means unlawful activities going on if the constitution is not followed. So say all things we do, or our leaders do, our administrators do, is according to constitution. So they follow constitution and do the things for betterment of the citizen. Citizens should improve, or they can do the better things for the upliftment. So administrators, government, all the systems are for upliftment of us. Now Indians and global environment problem. See, in our country and all over the world, there is a problem. What problem they face? So this is the problem of nature and the relation of the nature with their citizens. So what is their activities regarding the nature? So the duties of Indian citizens towards the natural environment should be positive. So carefully we should tackle all the things. This definition or this message, this duty, having all the things. So say natural environment should be improved by our own effort. But really what is going on? We can degrade the natural resources, natural environment by our own effort. The first negative activity. So here you see forest should improve. Forest is clear how we improve. Lakes, rivers and wildlife, rivers are polluted easily. Means every lake, every river having no pure and pure water in it. And the wildlife and have compassion with the living creatures. So living creatures should be compensated, they should be taken friendly because they are the natural resources and also they give benefit to us. So we should care or we should have the compassion to the living creature. But really, you think yourself, you think the nearby places, what they are doing, are they following this article, this duty which is recommended by the constitution to us? Really not. So every people, they are not uplifting it, they do negative activities to the nature. Now say India and the whole world having the problem of these things, not only in our country. The growth of human population, increasing human carelessness and greed of prosperity. So we are greedy. Needs can be can't be fulfilled. So this is the things which is going on today's life. So see, these things are stressful and make the environment filthy. The population growth and unfriendly have led to crisis of different parts of environment on global and national level. Some serious environmental problems are explosion of human population and increased stress on the resources. As much population grow, population increase, population rate become high, then the stress given to the natural resources, because every people require the resources for their livelihood, for their living, so they can have serious stress on the resources. Serious pollution and of air, water and land due to careless industrial, municipal and domestic practices. So see, when these things become negative, the pollution level become increases, and this is also very much threat to us. Third one, that is overuse and misuse of energy resources leading to energy crisis. So see, if energy people increases, population increases, so energy resources also required for their activities. So energy resources required more and more, and this leads to the crisis of energy resources. Improper land use pattern, growing slums and streets and on land use. So different type of activities, land is for the activities, and they use them in different ways for industries, for mall, for market complex, for urbanization. So different activities of land use. Land pattern become changed now. Problem of solid waste and lack of proper management. So solid waste should be generated more and more, and they may hamper the health of the public or the nearby area or make the area filthy. Massive deforestation and problem associated with the falling of trees. Tree becomes clear, forest becomes clear due to more land requirement, and mass deforestation takes place, and then these particular things become fatal to the living. Degradation of land due to soil erosion and problem related to the soil erosion like sedimentation of river, floods, etc. So see, so many problems comes to us due to degradation of land. So this is the main thing, and other thing, that is lack of civic sense among public towards the protection of environment. So public is not or the people is not aware, or they have lack of knowledge about the things which they are doing, or they are being negative to the environment. So this is the activities which are going on around us. We should tackle them in proper way. Then after, harmony and equity will be maintained. Otherwise, it will not able to maintain it. So see, problem faced by us, that is ozone depletion. Very serious problem, and they may cause what thing? They may hamper the health of the people, like the ultraviolet rays come to us, and this UV rays may cause the skin cancer or the different type of disease, or we can say the eye irritation or other things may lead to due to ozone layer depletion. Global warming and the climate change. So their impact, that is global warming. Global warming and climate change. And come out from as pollution, okay, polluted gas. So this gas mixed with the water and make acid, and that acid comes to our earth surface as the raindrop. So this is the way we can say the acid rain is also very much fatal to us, and this acid rain is the main cause of the air pollution, and it leads to the corrosion of the historical monuments present in our country. So different about things, and also if acid rain is large amount or more amount, what happens? This acid rain leads to the soil, and the acidity of the soil make it barren or make it infertile. If the acid reach to the water bodies, what happens? This water of the water is also affected, and then it hamper the quality of water, and also the living water, aquatic animals, aquatic plants are also hampered by them. So this is the bad impact which is going on, or which is continuously in the nature. Now there are some general environmental problems. So see, pollution of various types, soil erosion, landslides, sedimentation of river, marine desertification, and sea receipts due to silt and dumping of waste. So desertification due to desertification slash and bird cultivation and overgrazing, extinction of species of plants and animals due to habitat destruction. So after this, so many things are there which are really not positive to the environment, and that leads to make our environment unhealthy, or we can say unhygienic, or we can say there is no equity with the surroundings, with human beings. So peace, harmony and equity in nature, how it can achieve. So our activity can make peace and harmony with the nature. So what activity? See, with the rapid progress in science and technology added by the population explosion, human activities have increased many folds, so that even the very existence of mankind is from the existence of mankind, it is a danger. So the most urgent need to present is to reorient human activities. It means our activities is really fatal to the nature. So we should reorient our activities, and a need of the present is the reorientation of the human activities in such a way as to ensure none or the least possible damage to the environment. It means we can make sure that we cannot damage the environmental things, or if we damage, it should be very minute or none. The protection and judicious use of natural resources. There's two things are here: protection and judicious use. See these two words. You understood? Judicious use means you can use, but it should not overuse. It should not out of way, and you should use them judiciously, and after that try to protect them with the natural things. So this is the way by which we can improve it in proper way, improve the things in proper way. Peace, harmony and equity in the natural environments can only be maintained through proper conservation of resources and equal distribution of benefit among masses. It means we can equally distribute them to the mass, or all the people. Economic development based on the above criteria is called sustainable development. So if you use that thing judiciously, protect them, so this is called sustainable development. Development without harming the nature. So we should develop, but we should not harm the nature, which should be our motto. Now next thing, that is role of individuals. We as a individual, what we have to do for upliftment of the natural resources or harmony or equity with the nature. So see, people should stop over exploitation. So our duty. So you should know your duty about the environmental protection or equity or harmony. So see, if you become very much conscious, if you use the things in proper way. So first thing, stop over exploitation. So our duty is stop over exploitation. Understood? We should not exploit anything. Okay. Second, discourage the applications of chemical pesticides. So should not use, avoid chemical uses in agriculture. Agriculture is very much required to us, but if you use more and more chemicals in your crop field, then after it may fatal to you only. So discourage the application of chemicals in the agriculture activities. Now create proper awareness among the general public about the proper disposal of the solid waste.